Glory to God. What's good? I know my sound is going to be a little bit off today because I got a whole new machine and I'm going to have to get used to it. So if I could get some feedback on how I'm sounding, I'm not really hearing myself too good, but it is sounding kind of distorted. So, yeah. Glory to God. This stream is brought to you by ZZOUNDS. So I didn't purchase this item. I've been for a little bit now, for the most of, I guess, 2023, been part of a creator partner program with ZZOUNDS, and they're good folks. So they sent me one of these out. This is the first time I've ever tried an X. I've ever even seen one in person. So I figured this would be a good time to jump on it, you know, check out the special edition one. And when I pulled it out the box, man, yeah, I was just kind of in wow, so in awe. I don't think my audio sounds very good. What do y'all say? Check, check. Check, check. I sound a bit distorted. How's the MPC coming through? Let's see. Destructo was good. Let me know if I'm clipping. Get a little feedback. The audio is not the way I'm monitoring it doesn't sound great to me currently. So this might just take a few streams for me to get correct. Danny Drinks was good. Adrenaline was good. So yeah, thanks to the good people over at ZZOUNDS. ZZOUNDS has been a huge part of my journey here on YouTube. You know, they got the pay as you play thing. And I started my YouTube channel a few years ago, you know, by buying an MPC live off of pay as you play. And now I've been fortunate enough, and thanks to, you know, some good relationships and meeting some cool people online, you know, things have lined up where I'm able to have this kind of opportunity. So very grateful to them over there. You guys probably already know how great ZZOUNDS is, but if you don't, you know, I can't say it enough. So yeah, got this right here. But yeah, this audio for me is not sounding amazing. And I'm going through my SP too. That's what I've been doing for all my videos and streams for a little bit. And it sounds good, but going into the X is just a little bit more complicated. A little lost to begin with. So I know for me it sounds terrible, so I'm pretty sure it sounds bad to y'all. Yeah, you can hear me pretty good though. Check, check, 1, 2. Just want to make sure I'm not clipping. Check, 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 check. There we go. Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Audio's better? Yeah, I just sound distorted to myself. Check, check. Check, 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 check. Drums are still loud. I hate when this happens, man. Whenever I do something different, my audio is always like way off. else? I like using this. Feels old school. Haven't sequenced anything yet. Getting used to it a little bit. Tempo's about good. It's actually been a while since I've even been on the MPC, been messing with the sample track. Double the length. That's like riding a bike a little bit. I'm a little bit anxious, a little bit overwhelming. When I pulled it out, so I put it on the desk, man, I was like, this is really something else. So I'm impressed by it. I know most people are like, oh, this is not a big deal, whatever, but I've never used an X, so to me it's a big deal. And I guess, I mean, $2,500 seems like a lot, and it's more than I've ever really spent on a single piece of gear. I've definitely spent more than $2,500 on gear. So if you look at it that way, I mean, it's really not that huge of an investment, because I'm sure every one of us, like in combination of putting all our pieces together, whether it's a computer, you know, keyboard, drum machine, whatever, sampler, it's amounted to more than $2,500. And this is really all you do need. Like any of the MPCs is really all you do need, but this is really like serious. Like I was thinking, I was earlier just joking, like, you know, this is the serious, take yourself serious edition, but that can go for just the X in general, because this is pretty much the same X as we all know. People are underwhelmed, just a paint job, but you know, so was the Retro Live 2. That was even less of an upgrade. No gigabytes of RAM upgrade. And I think I've seen people in the comments, because I've been checking out videos and stuff, like people thought that this didn't come with the Mini D, but it does. If you look right here, it has the Mini D in there. One thing I'm curious about is if it has Flavor Pro stock. So let me just go and see if I can find Flavor Pro stock. Go back to my drum. Let's go to my pad mixer, and maybe I'll just add it to this sample, because it's not dirty enough. So not a click. Used to that little click there. So that would be under what, harmonic or vintage? Would it be vintage effects? I forget. No, guess not. Harmonics. Maybe harmonics. Yeah, there. Air Flavor Pro. Oh, okay. Activate plugins in music profile. Does this always show up even if you don't have it? Is it always show in your... I'm not even sure about that. I haven't been on here. Who knows if this stream will even last, man. I see it buffering, so whatever it is, if it drops out for whatever it is, man, thanks y'all for jumping in. I always have issues with my stream, but we're just keeping it raw. Sebastian Reyes, what's good? Z589, what's happening? Ram, what's happening? I don't think I missed anyone there, but Sebastian Reyes, you're saying if you think about it, people back then in the 80s and 90s used to pay more than $5K on a single sampler. Yeah, I mean, this whole thing is your whole production studio. You don't need a computer, so I mean, how much would you spend on a good computer? If it was a Mac, you'd probably spend at least $1,600, and you're like $1,000 left to buy like controllers or whatever it is, and this is really all you need if you're songwriting. you know, and it's got like the phantom power. I want to try right now. I'm going through my UA Volt still, and when I figure out this audio correct a lot better, then I want to try just to see what the mics sound like going into the preamps with the phantom power on the X. For the newbies, buy a pair of MPD 226 first. Yeah, this is some good suggestions. Big Will Beats, what's up? Marcello, what's up? You getting one? Marcello, you've always been, I think, pretty modest as far as your gear. I mean, I've seen you try some different stuff like the Machine Plus, but you seem way more disciplined than I am, that's for sure, because you've been rocking that MPC one for a minute. Though I've seen you with some other stuff. I feel like maybe it's just me. I just go through a whole bunch of things. No, Akai did not hook me up. I actually have this little situation with ZZOUNDS. They have a creator partner program now. So, yeah, very useful. Okay, so yeah, I think I have to activate it. Maybe I'm wrong about the mini D. I don't think the mini D would show up if it wasn't included, right? So mini D, well, it still says I have to go activate this stuff. Fabric XL. So I guess I was wrong. It's not there. It needs to be activated. I feel like I seen someone say, I think it was even Andy Mack himself, say that it was included. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know. Maybe after like registering. I'm kind of lost right now. Let me just chop some stuff up, because this one thing I wanted to see about is chopping with the 16 Q links. It's already. See, this is what I wish the MPC Live or One had, is where I could have access to start and end. So I have start and end right here, real quick. There's a lot to take in here. Like, what is this? Select slice pad. Oh, okay, I get it. So if I went and chopped, yeah. But I like chopping like this, because I like my chops to be with my drums, so I can like finger drum. So. Moss, what's up? Links for chopping, you'll never go back. Yeah, Ralph, you had the X. Yes, the chopping is already so much smoother, and that's set up for. I don't know. I think I'd manual chop because I realized I got my MPC 1000 was my first MPC. I never used to chop with the auto chop, and now going back to it, I realized why. I don't know. Maybe people liked it, but for me, I feel like it's trash. It's like it's just not comparable to the way we can auto chop here too. And it's the fact that you have non-destructive chopping available from the program edit, so you can actually play in context. Like with the older MPC, I don't know about like the 2000 all that, but like with the 1000 2500, you gotta chop your stuff, and then later you can kind of audition it with everything else that you're doing. So for me, that workflow is really bad. So I think that's why I always stuck to manual chopping. And I've gotten more into like doing like the auto chopping with the MPC a bit, and then with the SP is really good with the 4.4 Mark II. Okay, let's see if I can just not keep doing the same thing over and over again. All right, TC. A little swing. I don't know if I ever really mastered any timing correct settings that I like on the MPC, or it's been a while. The SP's been working really well as far as I like the settings on that. Made it real easy for me after I figured that out with the quantization or whatever you call it, timing correct on that. And then like the sample track, the new timing correct feature on this, or not the timing correct feature, but the timing rec is like micro timing. I don't even need to, I just turn that on and then I do my finger drumming thing, and it pretty much just spits back out what I played. And that's kind of almost the smoothest experience I've had with trying to record in my drums with a sequencer. Wild, right? With the little Sonicware sample track. Take me a little while to get adjusted to these. Playhead. Okay, here we go. Horizontal scroll. Nice. Just kind of happens regularly. So if I could, while we're all in here, could you give me a thumbs up so we can push this along, and then I can, reach my dreams of finally quitting my job. Oh, by the way, I'm starting a help me quit my job campaign. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna take it too seriously. I'm not gonna beg. I'm just saying help me quit my job. I do have a Patreon. I'm not really offering too much over there, but it's $1 a month. And, there's plenty of content on the channel as far as MPC tutorials and stuff. And, you could always hit me. If you hit me in an email, I always respond. But the concept is this. This is wild to think, though. You know, I'm at like 9,000 subscribers, and if only a third of my subscribers were to put in $1 a month, I could actually literally quit my job with the wages that I get over there and be free to do this. And wouldn't that be amazing? So I just thought I'd share that. Don't mean nothing really. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, just making music and making content, because I love doing that no matter what. So, but time is scarce, so let's see. I got a drum beat down since I was knocked out. Can y'all even hear me? That's what's up. School hit the button. Still on the studio, man. That is very disciplined, for real. I'm not disciplined like that at all, for one bit at all. So I get a little bit money, and then I get a little bit comfortable, and I go and I buy about an MPC 1000 for like 500, and then probably put in a whole grand on that, like all together, just to customize it. But it looks dope. Let me show y'all that real quick. See, I went a little crazy on this right here. This was my first MPC ever, so I just had a little money. I thought I'd pay a little tribute and give it its due. A little tender love and care, a little appreciation. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It might just sit on the shelf for a bit, but I'm really loving this. So the last thing I was doing while I was knocked out, my phone overheated, was laid the drums down. We're back. Who knows for how long, Ram? But I laid the drums down, and then I was looking at. Let me see if I can pull up the overhead. Yeah, there's the overhead. That looks pretty good. So you know, we got what is it? Key detect in here. Key detect of my sample says A minor. All right. This isn't pitched or anything, so it should be accurate, I think. Detect key A minor. I'm going into. I put up strings. I don't know if I'm not really hearing like a sync key. It doesn't sound in key to me. Or A flat minor maybe. Oh, that's major. Doesn't sound in key to me at all. What is that? Well, maybe because my sample isn't perfectly in tune. That could be a thing. But it's reading it as A flat minor, natural minor, harmonic minor. So I guess one thing I could do is maybe like go back over to my sample and pitch it a little bit. That's what I usually do when I can't seem to find the key scale by ears. Like fine tune it. Let me. Let's go like that. See. Maybe not so much. Let's go this way. Just not. Yeah. What's up? What am I doing wrong, guys? It's just, I guess, just the nature of a vinyl sample. Let me just pitch it less. Maybe it's not. Let me just grab a different sample too, or a different plugin. Let me just do this by ears. That does sound terrible. Lower in as an octave or as in key? Like. Okay, look, what kind of sounds do I got a guitar. Okay, well, let me see. I think there's a built-in tuner now in the MPC. I haven't put much use to it. I almost forgot that it existed. So let me see where's the tuner at again. Forget where the tuner's at. I think it's in the menu. About, let me do minus here. I want to put Mother Ducker on these little choirs. I have the whole drum kit. Let's see if I can do this fairly quickly. Let me see. Channel mixer. Plug in. Mother Ducker. Let's go. Trying to press in the data knob. Mother Ducker. This one. Go sub 1. Channel mixer. Subs. Here. Oops, wrong one. Input. is a little bit different. Actually, I like some of the remember liking some of these fabric. One thing I haven't been paying attention to, or maybe that's why it's a good thing I haven't noticed, but let me see. Hold on. Synth bass. Huh. Shit. This one thing I am noticing is that I'm not seeing like a little load screen when it comes to these instruments. Maybe these are smaller. Maybe these are because these are synths. But let me try to open something else. That's definitely an improvement. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Like, so like if I'm with my MPC, back with my MPC Live, if I was loading these, I would see the little load. This is moving a lot quicker. I guess with the upgraded RAM on this. I don't know, maybe I just want to see like loading up something that might be bigger, like a stage piano. The load time is definitely a lot quicker with the doubled RAM. Yes, Big Will. I am Sight. What's good? It's bringing a different energy out of me. Big pun vibes. That's what's up. Yeah, man, it's different, man. Like when I pulled it out the box, man, I'm like, I was a bit overwhelmed at like how, I don't know, not maybe just not the mere size of it, just the buttons and everything. It just, to me, it was different. Like it's a completely different level. And I was joking earlier, like this is the SE is the Take Yourself Serious edition, and I know it's not the SE or whatever. It's just a joke, but the X. I don't know how much did the original X go for. I think it's the same price, at least maybe $2,400. And I was saying I've never bought like I never spent that much on one single piece, but it's definitely worth it because it's the only piece you need. You don't even need a preamp. You don't need an external preamp. You wanted to record vocals. This is it right here. But yeah, I'm running out of time here. I gotta head to work soon, so I was trying to find some of the basses that I liked a lot in Fabric. That were some synth basses, but it's not synth sub. It's just synths. Is it synths? I don't know. Bass. Oh, I guess I can try some of these bass guitars. there's still a little bit of a lag. Like if I, maybe not with all of them, but see that? But you don't see the little prompt like in the, like with the other MPCs. If you got an older model, you see like a little quick. It doesn't take very long, but in comparison to like, you know, other workstations that are just instantaneous. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna pack this in a backpack. Nah, it's staying right here. My thought is I need to just get a little more well-rounded, and I'm probably not gonna do as much stuff at work, and I work at a gym, so I just had this realization that I'm not even taking advantage of that. I've been there for years, and I could be in the best shape of my life, but I'm not. And I used to love working out. What I've been telling myself lately is if I didn't have to work, that would be my hobby. But you know, it's kind of more like music is my hobby, trying to make it something more. And so, like, I pretty much put all my thought, heart, and mind into that. But yo, I got 28 people out there. Let me get a thumbs up from everyone, so you know I can make that dream a reality. So I'm gonna be on this this new campaign. It's really raw. I don't have any plans for it, but it's just a thought. My new campaign of help me quit my job. So I just need a third of my subscribers to join me over there on Patreon. $1 a month, and I can quit my job. Wouldn't that be amazing? When you think of it that way, it doesn't sound like too much, but I know it's still asking a lot of people. You know, it's not like you're just, you know, supporting one person. You go out there and you support people you appreciate and all that. But I'm not begging or nothing. I'm just trying to, you know, make this thing a reality. And a lot of good things have come from, you know, trying to, you know, put my best foot forward, my best effort. With the circumstances that I have, my situation, and always trying to, whatever that is, you know, always trying to adjust to it. New situations, new schedules, whatever, new hardships, all that. Yeah, I mean, just having this in front of me, like the X has been out for what, 6 years or something? I heard the other day, what came out like 2017. It always looked amazing to me. And I'm really liking the chopping with the Q-Links. And I know there's so much more that you can do with these Q-Links once I get used to them. But my point was just the fact that I had this sitting in front of me, the opportunities that have come. You know, I thank you. I thank Sounds, people over there, for this. You know, it's just been great. So I got to push Sounds. They've always been dope, regardless of them sending me loan or stuff on loan now, or even before. Pretty much it was, you know, even when you do pay as you play, it's kind of like a loan. It's like, if you think of it that way, it's not really $2,500. Let me see how much it is if you do pay as you play. Yeah, I'm pull this up. Kids are loud over there with them phones. If I switch this, so I'm looking at ZZOUNDS. Just type in MPC X, that'll get me there. So $2,500. If you look at it as one piece of gear, it might seem like a lot, right? But this one piece of gear definitely covers pretty much all you need in one. I think it's like $2,700 after taxes, right? Seems like these are they're selling out. But I don't know what your all reputation is with ZZOUNDS. I think when I first started, the best I could do, spread it out, was 6 months, and I bought like my MPC Live for 6 months, $250 a month. So when you look at it that way, $416, and you get yourself an MPC X. You just got to keep up with that monthly until the payments are done. But that's pretty crazy the way they work over there. It's like, I can give you $416 and whatever little taxes or processing fees they do the first time around, and I could have an MPC X in front of me, or if you already built a reputation, maybe 8 months, $312, 12 months, $208, and I can have an MPC X in front of me. When you look at it that way, it's really not that bad. Just stay on top of your payments, you know. I mean, it's all like auto pay. Just make sure you have the money in there. But really, it's really not that. It's not that crazy. Collectively, you would spend a lot more than $2,500. I bet you already have on all your gear, and this is all you need. But if you don't look at it that way, I look at it that way because I'm a standalone user, and I really, you know, like this is my only piece. This would be my only piece. Although I got gas, like I got hella gas, you know. So, but whatever. I'm gonna cut this right here. I had fun. Thank you everyone for joining me. The X is crazy, whether it's the OG X or this one. But having all the instruments in there and the way they're loading, see, I didn't even notice it. That's what I thought was crazy. I just noticed it now that there's like pretty much no load times. So that's good. That's good. So I'm feeling really blessed, really thankful. I appreciate y'all. I was tired as hell today. I slept like 2 hours last night because I knew this was coming. I think a lot of the hype had me up just thinking about the possibilities and what it's going to be like. And when it showed up, it really just blew my mind. Just holding it, looking at it, put it on the desk, man. It's lovely. So, and, you know, I don't know. That's it. I got hype. I slept like 2 hours, but this energized me. So I'm going to say this beat up. I think it's kind of dope. I'll see y'all next time. I appreciate it. God bless. Like I've been saying, success is not a destination. It's a movement. So keep on moving and run with your dreams. Run with them. Don't chase them. Run with them. Side by side. Let's go. All right. Peace.